Okay, so dear everybody, it's a pleasure to invite you all to this annual conference for Center for Digital Life Norway. We have an exciting program ahead of us. Today we are, of course, very much looking forward to the presentations given by our selected members of the Center's Scientific Advisory Board. We will also have presentations from our research projects, and in the afternoon also we are looking very much forward to the poster presentations. Tomorrow we will have a special focus on innovation, with also a number of strong invited speakers. Now, Center for Digital Life Norway has been up and running for 1 year. Our center consists of a network project together with many research projects, and they are expected to grow in number as the center goes on. And it represents a new way of organizing biotechnological research. This center sets a new standard for collaboration across geographical distances. The ambition is more synergies, more sharing, more collaboration. And the goal is increased excellence and innovation, as well as better training and education of young scientists. Biotechnology is a so-called enabling technology, which means that it combines different knowledge areas and it relies heavily on interactions with other sciences and technologies. The intersection of life sciences and digital technologies will provide great opportunities for all 4 areas of biotechnology: red, green, white, and blue biotechnologies. Key features of biotechnology as we see it today is in the development phase is that it is more big data, digitalization, and transdisciplinarity. Our center also addresses societal issues and societal challenges, and therefore responsible research and innovation is a cross-cutting discipline in all our center's activities. There are huge expectations, both nationally and internationally, that biotechnological innovations will make major contributions to the rising bioeconomy. Center for Digital Life Norway aims to meet both this rapid development we see and also the high expectations to biotechnology. And with this center, we have rigged ourselves to better meet the future. Center for Digital Life is an invitation to scientists to engage. Our key target group are the young scientists, and this center shall represent an important and well-functioning meeting arena for networking, exchange of knowledge and competence, as well as inspiration and career development. All of this we hope and believe that everyone here will experience during these 2 days of this annual conference. And with these words, again, I wish you welcome. I hope we will have 2 very good days together, and then I will introduce our center coordinator, Marie Hjelmseth Aune, to say something more about our center. So please, Marie.
Today I will talk to you about the Center for Digital Life Norway as a national center education, research and innovation in biotechnology. First I will say something about why a national center for digital biotechnology is needed at all. So, a guy walks into a bar. Of course, this is not how it happened. The real story is a woman walks into a bar and she talks to her friend, gets into a discussion with her, and then she says, "You know, the biotechnology industry has been around for about 30 odd years now. In that time, it has attracted about $300 billion in capital. And although there are successes like Amgen, GeneTech, financially, biotechnology is still somewhat of an emerging sector with moderate profits, and as a whole, it is not more productive at drug R&D than the pharmaceutical industry. So, someone needs to do something. Now, that story might not be entirely historically correct either, but what I do know is that biotechnology becomes more and more digitalized and transdisciplinary. And some clever people then realized that there was a need for a better national coordination between the sciences that was relevant for biotechnology, and also a national focus on excellence in research, training, and innovation. So the answer to these challenges were that the Research Council decided to fund a national center for digital life, convergence for innovation. And this phrase, convergent for innovation, is also reflected in the center vision. The center shall significantly improve the innovation potential for Norwegian biotechnology, and also create economical growth and societal and environmental value in 4 thematic focus areas, where Norway has national competitive advantages. So, in other words, this means that the center shall create value for Norway. It should do so by research that addresses challenges in the society, and the strategy is to focus on marine, agricultural, industrial, and medical biotechnology. So, how do we approach this vision? So the center is made up of 6 large research projects. These projects were put together into one center, and it is also then managed by the networking project. And being a national center, the networking project shall promote digital biotechnology in Norway and not just in these 6 projects. Further, the center is governed by a very competent board with members from research institutions and industry. And also it is guided by an excellent scientific advisory board that you will get to hear give talks here today as our invited speakers. The way the networking project promotes digital biotechnology is by focusing on 3 different areas. First, we have training and education, exemplified by our research school, where a new generation of scientists shall become tomorrow's entrepreneurs and translators between scientific disciplines. To better do transdisciplinary science, we also work on competence and infrastructure, like the work that is being done for a better connection between the data management infrastructures like NELS and SEEK. Finally, we have innovation, where one of the aims is to increase the contact between academia and industry. And on top, as a cross-cutting principle, we have responsible research and innovation, or RRI. Now, RRI gets to be on top on its own because it is something we do, but perhaps even more so, it is how we do things. It is about engaging in discussion broadly, beyond the elite that you represent here today. And it is about doing things right, but also about doing the right kind of things to create the future we would all like to have. Now, the center did not have to look like the one we have today. Indeed, one way to elevate digital biotechnology would have been to just put all the money into different research projects. This would have given you an excellent set of excellent research projects with varying degrees of connection between them. Instead, by allocating the money it would have taken to create one or perhaps two more of these projects and putting it into the networking project, you get one center where you have the return of investment you put into the networking project as a group of dedicated people working on improving conditions for biotechnology research in Norway as a whole. Then, where do we go from here? In 2017, the center will be strengthened by 6 new projects from the second Digital Life call. We are also terribly pleased that work has started on a third Digital Life call, and we take this as a sign that we are moving in the right direction. Also, if you have already funding for a project that would fit within the center, you may soon, in a simple, non-bureaucratic way, apply to become a partner project in the center through our new web pages. These pages will be launched later this month. For dynamic updates about our activity, you may also follow us on Facebook. And you have all been given our annual reports, so details about the center can be read here. Then finally, I would like to thank these institutions for their support. And since we are here together on a networking conference today, so please try talking to a stranger. Now, have a nice couple of days, and thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Maria. Now we will proceed with the program. And to start with, I have to say that we have a small change in the program because our first planned lecturer gave us a note yesterday that she was sick and could not come, unfortunately. That's Claude Gavin. What we have done is that we have asked Dominic Xu to go to the start of the program